Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have another pick a card reading for you, and the theme is what is blocking your abundance. So we have 3 piles to pick from. We have pile number 1 over on the left with the bloodstone, pile number 2 in the center with the Kombucha jasper, and pile number 3 on the right with the green chrysoprase. And I may totally be butchering that name, so cut me a little bit of slack, but so everyone just take all the time that you need and just tune in, trust your heart, trust your intuition, and I'll leave the timestamps down below and I'll talk to you in a bit. Hello, those of you who picked pile number 1 or this beautiful bloodstone crystal. I hope you all are doing very good today. So looking at the cards, you have a lot of really amazing and brilliant cards. We have the Sun, we have the Emperor, we have Justice, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have Opportunity, we have Death and Rebirth, Love, Desire. Absolutely wonderful. So when it comes to the question as to what is blocking your abundance, I see that there is a bit of an imbalance. I feel like you guys are very ambitious. You have a lot of desires, a lot of visions, a lot of goals, a lot of divine inspiration flooding through. And I feel with the Emperor that you guys can be very, charge forward, like head first, all in type attitude. And I feel like with the Princess of Swords in reverse, and we also have this alignment card in reverse, I feel like you guys may not be tending to yourself in certain aspects, and this is what is blocking your abundance. We have the Justice card, and what I'm seeing is like balancing, putting in effort and then, time of retreat. A big message that your angels are coming through saying is that you're going through a transition and transformation. This could be with the Princess of Swords in reverse right underneath the transformation card, that you need to let go of old paradigms, old ways of thinking, limiting beliefs. Because you could be trapped in a cycle of like self-sabotaging, like you have all these brilliant ideas and you have the energy and willingness to go towards it, but you have these deep-rooted like blocks. You have these deep-rooted thought forms that hold you back, and as much effort as you put in, your thoughts create your reality, and there could be something that you're not seeing that you need to cut away from, that you need to release in order to bring forth the abundance that I feel is very certain in your future. So I feel that you also need to balance joy. So there's like this balance of tending to your spiritual and your mental well-being, your bodies, tending to your emotional health, to be joyful, to enjoy the beauty of life. Maybe some of you need to dance and move your body or listen to music. Some of you need to ground and go out in nature, and to blend that and balance that with the opportunities and the divine insights and that energy that you have to put forward. So you need to balance like 3 aspects of your life in that sense. I also want to say that we have the ancestors card here, so you do have ancestors here that are really guiding you, and I'm feeling the message coming through that no matter how cold or dark that life may be, that they have refuge for you in open arms and love. I know that polar bears, where they live, they sometimes experience months and months of darkness, and your ancestors are just reminding you that the sun will rise, that you'll feel that warmth and be liberated. So another thing that's coming through is it's very important for you to be grounded. Yeah, I feel like you guys, for the energies that I pulled that would help you break through these blockages, we have work with the beaver, we have armadillo for groundedness, we have ancestors with the polar bear, and we have the jaguar for release. So I feel as though that, you know, your ancestors are coming through saying, like, connect with us. You know, connect with them, speak with them, go to your altar, you know, commune with them. They're here for you. They're here to support you. They're very proud of you, and they have so much love for you. They want to remind you that you need to stay grounded and that there are some things that you need to release. Some of you need to be told that it's okay to cry. It's okay to take a break and dive into yourself and feel those feelings and those emotions. And, you know, feel those wounds, but also not to hold on to them. Their experiences, and just let them flow through your body like a wave, and just let it go. Don't hold on to anything that weighs heavy on you. Don't hold on to anything that doesn't inspire you, that doesn't move and propel you forward. Don't hold on to anything that doesn't serve your highest good as, you know, the beautiful, powerful, divine being, light worker that you are. And we have the beaver for work, so I feel like you guys definitely are here to do beautiful, powerful, divine work. So I've also pulled some cards here at the bottom for, you know, where are you meant to be in your abundance. So we have desire, we have the 8 of water, we have death in reverse, and we have love. So what I'm seeing is that you are meant to have your desires, most definitely. I feel as though you guys are supposed to go after these, though, in a state of alignment. And this card is in reverse right now, so it's telling me that there needs to be a little flip, a little switch. As I was saying before, this may pertain to, you know, old limiting beliefs, thought patterns, old paradigms that you need to cut away from. This could also be other people's influences on you about, you know, your future or that path to your abundance and what you should take action on or towards. We have death and rebirth, so this tells me that you are here to birth and cultivate and to bring forth a lot of beautiful ideas. Alright, sorry about that. So as I was saying with this death and rebirth card, that, you know, maybe you are juggling like 1 or 2 or 3 different ideas or ambitions or, you know, business ideas, and maybe there's a way to blend all 3 of them together. What I'm also seeing is that you are also meant to be very adaptable and transformative. So we have the frog here. So the frog is able to adapt between the wetlands of the water and also the earth. And we also have the snake here, which for me is representation of constantly going through cycles of letting go, healing, and releasing. And I feel like that is being, you know, driven even further with the jaguar card here for release. And we also have this beautiful imagery of the sun and a lot of yellows. So I feel as though you are meant to be coming forward from a place of empowerment, of love, and also a place of balance. And I feel that's being driven forward even more with the Justice card too, with the scales. So I feel like you guys also have so much love. You have so much love around you, surrounding you, from your angels, from your ancestors. I feel that you have so much love to give to the world, but you also need to balance that and give some love to yourself. Yes, and I feel like once you balance that love and that ebb and flow of, going through these cycles of releasing, of adapting, of changing, of really honing in, and feeling empowered and grounded and secure in yourself, that you'll be able to reach and go for your desires. And what I'm seeing with this desires card is that, again, it's very important for you to balance. We have all the elements. I see the birds, so having a clear-eyed view, having clear thoughts, clear vision. We have the ram, so that is being grounded and being focused and being driven. We have the body here is blue, and we also have that eye, so I'm getting like being balanced in your emotions, taking care of fully in yourself. And he is holding the head of the dragon, which is that fire, that force, that passion, that drive that you definitely have so much of. So it seems like right now is a time to really release and get back into alignment with yourself. It is safe for you to align your desires and also tending to your spiritual, your emotional, and your physical needs, like your physical desires. This is all available to you, and there are beautiful opportunities with the opportunity card, the Ace of Pentacles. Like, you don't need to worry about that. I feel that you guys are just full of beautiful vision and drive and passion, and it's just a little tweaking that needs to, be done with, being aligned and balanced, tending to yourself. And I feel like that's, for everyone, that's something that we all need to strive and be reminded of. But I feel like you guys are beautifully on your way. It has been an honor to do this reading for you. I hope this resonated. This was a general reading. I'm trying to make quicker, shorter videos because I can ramble on forever. But I hope that this video served you and you got what you needed. Leave a comment down below if you're interested in having a personal reading with me. There's a link down below. I have an Etsy shop, and it goes by time, not by topics or number of topics, because I kind of see how everything is interrelated and interconnected. One subject or topic can totally lead and be entangled and connected to something else. So that's there. If you're interested. If not, no worries. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day and a beautiful rest of your week. I love you guys, and happy healing. Hello, those of you who pick pile number 2 or this beautiful Kombuba Jasper. Welcome to your reading. I hope you guys are doing good today. So let's get into it. This is about what is blocking your abundance. So the 3 cards that I picked for the tarot were meant to describe, what is blocking your abundance? What are your obstacles? So I'm not gonna lie, we have like a ton of cards in reverse, which means, in my opinion, or how I read, that these things need to flip, these things need to change. So what we have is the 7 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Wands, and we have the Princess of Cups. So right away I'm feeling as though you guys may be like emotionally unbalanced at this time. I feel that you guys are, though. We have the 4 tarot cards on the bottom on, what your abundance is supposed to look like. And you have so many great cards, but more than half of them are also in reverse. But don't get, don't worry, don't fret. I also pulled cards as to what your angels had to say, and also what energy that you can get into to remove these blocks. So I feel called to talk about like the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Princess of Cups. So we'll start there. So since this is, what is blocking your abundance, but these cards are in reverse, so I feel as though what's blocking your abundance is like the fear of failure, the fear of loss, the fear of confrontation, of fighting, and the fear of not being whole, being balanced, being aligned enough. And just, yeah, so this is kind of how I'm reading it. If these cards were upright, I would say, well, this is an issue, but they're reversed. So for me, this is telling me that this is something that isn't real, but kind of a fabrication or something that's holding you back. Looking at where you are supposed to be in terms of your abundance, you have amazing cards. You have the Father, you have the Mother, you have, I think this is like the Scribe, and then you have the Seven of Water. And these cards to me are amazing because this shows to me that you are the Emperor and the Empress. You are complete as you are. Like, you have the foundation, the thought, the principle, the power behind, your vision. And then you have the Mother, which is you have that fruit, you have the creativity, you have the seeds, you have the nourishment, you have it all. And with the Scribe here, this makes me think that this could be something in terms of writing, something creative. This could even be speaking. I feel that you guys are meant to be someone who is very balanced, that embodies both the divine masculine and feminine, someone who can stand whole and strong on their own, someone who is very connected to the divine, who holds a lot of keys, has a lot of answers. You have a lot of seeds, or you're meant to plant seeds in the minds and the hearts of others. I feel that you are meant to be someone who is very loyal and committed to your work. You are someone who is a very diligent, very hardworking, we have the turtle, but we also have the ants, and we have, I think, this like the puma or the bobcat or some sorry, I'm getting a little amped up and excited for you guys. So we have this cat energy, right? So you're very focused. You can hone in and see, and you stalk your prey. You have your eyes on your prize, on your vision, on your goals. We have the tortoise with the Mother. So I feel that the tortoise reminds me of, that story, the tortoise and the hare, but I also get kind of like Taurus vibes. So you are going to be someone who is very focused, very headstrong, very driven, and step by step, no matter how slow, no matter how introverted you may become, that you are determined and you're going to go full force ahead. And we also have the dog, which is you will be very loyal to that vision. You won't stray from it. And we have the ants. So I feel that step by step, building block by building block. This could be also that you have to work with other people and find your tribe and commune with others. And yeah, so I'm getting that kind of vibe for, where you're meant to be. And then we have the Seven of Water. And this is the only card that is upright in these bottom four on what your abundance is supposed to, where you are supposed to be abundantly. So she's in this state of flow. There's a big theme of like the eyes being closed and having faith in this sort of sense of like surrender. So you're meant to be guided by your higher mind, by the divine, and trusting that, and being in flow with that, and not fighting or forcing, but in really trusting the divine flow of your own personal nature and your rhythms, and that which the universe is guiding you towards. Yeah, this is really beautiful. So the cards that I pulled for what energies you can embody to overcome these blocks or these obstacles. We have the swan for beauty, and we have the snake for creation. So I'm being drawn to the swan card. So it's as though, again, like this woman is blindfolded. She seems to be naked. Her hair is like ever so slightly covering her. She is holding a bubble and feeding this beautiful illuminated swan. So what you may have to offer the world, what you are meant to create, to bring forth, may be something raw, maybe something unconventional, maybe some beauty that is pure, that is divine, that the world needs. Like what you have to offer is beautiful, is righteous, is pure, and you are meant to trust fully in it. And I'm not really getting many messages as to what it may be, because this is a general reading. But it is beautiful, and you need to trust in that. You need to trust in the beauty of your uniqueness and what it is that you have to offer the world as your own unique individual. And maybe even seeing and owning and harnessing that beauty within yourself. Know that you are beautiful. You most definitely are beautiful, and you are creative. So with the snake card, I feel that you need to start creating. You could be an artist, a writer, something to do with beauty, cosmetics. But the thing about this snake card is the snake is holding a heart, and it's made of gold. So what you have to offer is like, and there's a tree. So there's a tree blooming, and then there's roots. So you have the foundation, you have the fruit, and you have gold. Like what it is you have to offer is gold, and it's heart center, and it's bringing life and beauty into a barren desert wasteland. So maybe you may be in the stage of feeling like your life is a barren, wasteland, and you need to just bring forth life and bring nourishment from within your heart, from within that beauty, that gold, that flow, within that alignment, that connection with the divine that you have within yourself. Again, I'm sorry if I'm speaking nonsense. If this totally doesn't resonate, maybe pick another pile. So let's get into the angel messages. So we have number 8 for power and number 22 for inner child. So what I'm getting is, again, with power, this man's eyes are closed, and he's just holding he's holding this beautiful sword like Excalibur, and it's brilliant and bright, and again with that gold. And I feel that it is very important for you to connect with your inner power and not be afraid of losing, of loss, of confrontation, of people not liking you, of coming off as someone who isn't confident and loving and whole and aligned with themselves. Like, cultivate that power from within yourself. And I feel like you guys have so much power. And another message coming through is to connect with your inner child and kind of not take life so seriously. Don't take yourself so seriously. Like, if you see kids, they can laugh at themselves. They don't really compare themselves to other people. They don't really put themselves down. Like, kids kind of just think that they're awesome, that life is awesome, their friends and other people are awesome. It's all awesome. It's all beautiful. It's all abundant and flowing and wondrous. And I feel that that would do you so much justice, is to open up to that power within yourself and that wonderful, childlike, beautiful, mesmerized way of being and living and seeing that children do. Maybe that you've been blinded to that, or maybe you've had to stuff that away because other people thought that you were naive, or or whatever, that you were too childlike, so you turned a blind eye to that. But no, it's time to awaken that and unleash that, because that is your superpower. Let me see if any other messages are coming through. Yeah, it's just to feed that beauty, that lightness, and just start to create, because you have so much good and beauty to offer the world. No matter, and just start. I'm getting the sense to just start, because it may take you a while, or you may have been on this path for a while, but just one step in front of the other, just that constant movement forward to embody that energy of the tortoise, to just keep moving, one foot in front of the other. And then the Kumbuba Jasper is kind of like, I believe it's a stone that helps like negative thought patterns and is very like grounding. So maybe that's some sort of energy that you should embody, is like grounding, emotional balance, and just releasing those negative tendencies that your mind can go towards, because that doesn't serve you. Cut it out, cut it away, and just stay loyal to yourself and your vision. Know that you are that mountain lion, and you will reach and successfully accomplish your goals. You are the father, you are the mother, you are the emperor and the empress. You are whole, you are complete, you have everything. You hold everything that you need for success, for abundance, and it's absolutely beautiful. So those are all the messages that I'm getting. Thank you, pile number 2. This was a really beautiful reading. I hope that this resonated. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, I left a link down for my Etsy shop, and it goes by time, not by questions, because I know that topics can be interwoven and related to each other. So if you're interested in having a personal reading with me, that's there down below. If not, no worries. I love you guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. And I wish you guys happy healing until I see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, those of you who picked pile number 3, or this beautiful green chrysoprase crystal. Welcome to your reading. I sincerely hope you all are doing absolutely fabulous today. So let's get into it. What's blocking your abundance? So the first 3 cards that I kind of want to talk about, I pulled with the intention of what is blocking your abundance currently. And for that, I have the Queen of Swords, the Hermit, and the Star, both in reverse. So what I'm getting with the Queen of Swords upright as, something that's blocking your abundance, What I'm getting is that right now, maybe you guys are being too analytical. You guys can be maybe too worried or something about love, because I see the lovers in the back window. So maybe your mind is kind of, you're worrying about love and partnership, or I see a sword guarding her heart. So you may be kind of cold or put off, maybe a bit harsh or wounded, or trying to distance yourself emotionally because of an end of a relationship. Again, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates. And, if this reading totally doesn't resonate with you, maybe pick another pile or something. But this is a general reading, so just you'll know what's right for you based on your circumstance. All right, so we also have the Hermit and the Star in reverse. So what I'm getting from this is that this could be a time, what you need to do is kind of retreat, look inward. Maybe there's some healing that you need to do and some aligning with your star quality, with who you are and what you have to offer. Maybe you're entering a time where your moon, I just started learning about the progressed moon. So where your moon is progressing in your natal chart as to where we currently are can have an effect on your mood. And maybe you're entering a time where you need to be more introverted. You could be turning into like an earth or water sign, where it's time to go within, take it slow, heal, maybe work through some emotions. Or maybe your heart and your soul is really calling you to go within, to sit with yourself, to close your eyes, and to be open to yourself, open to hearing the wisdom, open to having that divine insight, these downloads that will give you inspiration and something to move forward towards as it pertains to your abundance. So the next cards I pulled, and this is where you're meant to be in terms of your abundance. And you have awesome cards. You have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Fire, the Crone, and this is the Seven of Fire in reverse. I could be reading that wrong. But regardless, these are amazing cards, truly amazing cards. So what I see is that you are someone, and another, these other cards, because I'm going to talk about them right now, is the animal cards. And I pulled these with the intention as to what energies should you embody, should you move into, that help support you breaking out of your abundance blocks. So what we have is we have the elephant for leadership. We have the fruit bat / flying fox for kindness. We have the chameleon for change, and we have the gorilla for peace. So what I'm seeing is with the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Fire, you are someone who is meant to be a leader. You are someone who is meant to embody abundance, material abundance. I feel that. And you are someone who is very passionate and creative. You have a lot to offer, and you are a natural born leader. With the crone, it's you're here to guide others. You are you hold wisdom, you hold knowledge and insight, information, keys, and gold for maybe a younger generation, or maybe you're someone who is young, who has been through a hell of a lot in life, and you have so much wisdom and knowledge to help share with others. And with the Seven of Fire in reversed, I feel like you're someone who is meant to be balanced and genuine and authentic, and really have one foot in each door of truly integrating and accepting your dark and light and being at peace with that. This card right now is in reverse, so I feel as though, like I said before, it's time to go within and integrate and learn and heal and really tune into yourself. I really feel like that's a huge message about what is blocking your abundance. It's like balancing your light and your dark, tuning in to your heart and your soul, really knowing and seeing yourself and knowing your gifts and what you have to offer. So for the animal cards, what I'm seeing is like kindness. I'm gonna start there with the fruit bat. I feel as though you need to show kindness and remorse and open your heart to this kind of, to your darkness. That's what's coming up. Maybe you have some wound about jealousy, or this wound about being hurt. I'm hearing you got cheated on, some adultery, some backstabbing happened, something happened where you had your trust in someone and a feeling of betrayal, a feeling of, having to guard yourself, having to have your sword up, like, I don't trust anybody, like, he hurt me, kind of like the scorned woman type vibe. So what I'm getting is that you need to show kindness first and foremost to yourself, that, hey, I feel this way and that doesn't make me a completely shitty person. Like, we all have, aspects and shadow selves that kind of come out, or they are developed as a defense mechanism, right? To protect ourselves in one way or another from feeling hurt or embarrassed or ashamed. And that's totally fine. And I feel like you need to open your heart and show kindness to yourself, and then work towards kindness and forgiving those who may have wronged you. But I truly feel like this is kindness for yourself to look at, maybe the kind of creepy, dark, not so inviting bits and pieces of yourself. Like, I think fruit bats are awesome. If it was legal, I would totally want one as a pet. But I totally get people don't feel very, open and loving towards a bat as they would, like a puppy or a cat or, a lovebird or whatever. So I'm really feeling that, it's time to show kindness and nurture and nourish that wounded and that hurt part of yourself. And to also step into that abundant leadership type energy. We have Ganesh coming. Maybe that is like a deity that you work with, or maybe you should start chanting Ganesh mantras to, break down any barriers or walls or anything blocking you from abundance. Because I feel like you are meant to be a leader and, shine that beautiful Queen of Swords, Queen of Fire, Ace of Pentacles energy that is who you are. And when you do that, beautiful abundance and prosperity is going to blossom in your life. We also have peace, the gorilla for peace. And this is right next to that 5 of fire in reverse. 7 of fire in reverse. And what I'm getting from this is like, again, like with the fruit bat, it's like find peace with, the balance of your light and your dark. That balance and peace with whatever, may have hurt you. Make peace and kind of step away from the world for a little bit. I see the gorilla, he's like sitting on some rocks, but he's like in the clouds, and he's looking over at the earth, and he sees on one side of the earth like the sun is shining and it's bright and it's beautiful, and on the other side of the earth there's like smoke and it's like dark. It looks like there is a war or some sort of battle or some sort of pollution. And then right next to the gorilla, like he's laid his spear down, is like shoved into the rock, and his mask is down and his shield is down. So I'm really getting like it's time for you to step into that hermit mode and that star energy, and kind of like put down your weapons, put down, that sense of needing to fight and protect yourself, and kind of disconnect and kind of take it all in, the good and the bad, right? Life is full of beauty and horror and life and death, sickness and disease, but also life and health and brilliance. And it's up to us to kind of walk that fine line of peace and strive, upward and outward, to be balanced and to strive towards alignment and purpose. And I feel like that's something that's being called of you right now. Maybe a lot of things have been going on in your life or just around you, good and bad, and it's time to just kind of take a step back, disconnect, put everything down, and really tune into yourself and look at the situation from like a bird's eye view. Kind of disentangle from the emotions and the pain, and just take yourself out of it. See it as it is. It's done. Take the lesson and move forward. Make peace with yourself. If you can't make peace with the other people, the most important thing to do is to make peace within, because that's what really matters. And then we have the next card, number 33. We have change for the chameleon. So this is, to be adaptive. It's okay. I'm getting like heart and solar plexus energy. And then again, there's a spear and the chameleon's on it, and it's like bending it. So it's like, don't take the path of like defense and aggression, but, evolve, change, adapt, be fluid, be flexible. So flexibility, peace, kindness, and leadership. Know that no one can ever really take away your greatness or put you down unless you allow them to. It's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to be angry, to be sad. But it's another thing to, let that rule you and let it pull you down and keep you from being the beautiful, powerful, kind, brilliant, passionate, abundant person that you are meant to be. It's okay to, I'm not telling you to not feel your feelings or to suppress anything. It's good to feel and let those emotions flow, but don't dwell in it, because you're better than that. And you're worth joy and happiness and peace. You don't deserve anything less than that. And then the last cards we have harmony, number 7, and number 3 is comfort. So what I'm really getting is your angels, saying like, I'm here to hold you. And this is one of my favorite cards because it's like an angel. It's an angel like holding this girl, and she's like wrapped up in a blanket, and she's just taken care of, and she's safe to feel her feelings, and her angel's there to transmute it into something divine. Maybe you guys really do need to have just a good cry. Just roll up in your blanket and pray and just let it out. let it out and know that you're being held in love and compassion and in understanding. And it's okay to be vulnerable. You know, you don't have to do it in front of another person. Or maybe it'd be good if you could, if you have someone that you truly, dearly trust, like a best friend, or an animal, or, you know, a brother, a sister, a mother, a cousin, someone that you can trust, that you can put your guard down. And if you don't, just pray to your angels, to a spirit guide. You know, just say like that, I call upon like my beautiful guardian angel that has my best and greatest and highest good in mind. I have heaviness on my heart, and I ask to just be held in love, compassion, and understanding. And I call in for divine support as I just cry and release and be vulnerable. You can do that. You know, if you really need it, if you feel alone, just know that you're not. Ever. And then we have number 7 for harmony. And this card is usually comes up when you need to, you know, meditate and check your energy and know that, you know, what you put out is what you're going to get back. So put out, you know, love and wholeness and kindness, strength and beauty and passion, peace and kindness, alignment and clarity. Maybe you need some like energy healing done. Maybe you need to like meditate and put, you know, imagine a beautiful golden rainbow bubble, protective bubble of peace around you to protect you from other people's energy. But know that no one can hurt you if you just emanate love, unconditional love and acceptance for yourself and other people. Just know like, hey, I can't change that person. I can't fix this situation. But what I can do is have control and harmony and peace within myself, and have that wrap around me and fill my being and radiate that outward. And then no matter what crap people throw at you, like what can they really throw at you if you're just emanating love and peace and kindness? If that makes sense. I hope it does. So that's kind of all the messages that I'm getting for you, pile number 3. I don't want to repeat myself. I hope this resonated for you. I hope that you found this helpful. I want you to know that you're never alone, that you are so very loved and watched after, and that you are a beautiful, brilliant, powerful human being, and you have so much greatness to offer. Just love yourself, even the dark little bits and pieces. Make peace with yourself and life right now. It's okay to change and adapt and be flexible. It's okay to put down your sword and know that no experience that you've gone through that may have hurt you will ever take away that true power and leadership that you are, that you have, and that's your gift. Can never be taken from you. Just really dive into yourself right now. I feel like doing that and making peace, you'll really cultivate that leadership and that knowing of what you're here to do, and then just go for it with that Queen of Fire energy, and it's gonna be awesome. So I hope this helped you guys. I wish you guys some happy healing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.